Introduction. Most people believe real estate investing requires a lot of money, a strong credit score, and bank approval. But what if you could bypass all that? Subject to real estate investing is a strategy that lets you legally acquire property without a traditional loan, a massive down payment, or even a credit check. It allows you to take over a seller's existing mortgage and control the property while building cash flow and equity from day one. Whether you're short on funds or just getting started in real estate, this approach opens doors where others see roadblocks. 2. What is subject to real estate investing? Subject to is short for subject to the existing financing. It means that the buyer, it takes control of a property, but the mortgage remains in the original seller's name. You're not assuming the loan in the bank's eyes, you're just making the payment on the seller's behalf. This avoids the need to qualify for a loan, provide a down payment, get your credit checked. Here's how it works in simple terms. The seller transfers ownership, the deed, to you. You agree to make their mortgage payments going forward. The original loan stays active under the seller's name. This method is legal and powerful, but it must be done correctly with proper paperwork. 3. Benefits of subject to deals. Why do so many savvy investors use this strategy? Top benefits. Low or no money down, you don't need thousands to acquire property. No credit needed, bad credit? No problem. Quick closings, no bank delays or endless paperwork. Cash flow potential, rent out the property and pocket the difference. Help sellers in distress, you're solving a real problem for someone. Creative financing entry point, perfect for beginners looking to break into real estate. This strategy removes many of the traditional barriers that prevent people from investing in property. 4. Step by step. How to do a subject to deal. Let's dive into the practical steps of making this work. Step 1. Understand the legal structure. Subject to investing isn't illegal, but it must be done properly. Here's what happens legally. You take ownership via a deed transfer. The mortgage stays in the seller's name, but you make the payments. You do not assume the loan, there's no formal notice to the bank. The seller is still on the hook for the loan if you default, which is why trust and transparency are essential. Tip: always work with a real estate attorney to protect yourself and the seller. Step 2. Know your target sellers. Subject to only works when the seller is motivated. Look for people in financial or situational distress, late on mortgage payments, facing foreclosure, divorcing, relocating out of state, inherited a house they don't want, have little or no equity. These sellers are typically more open to creative solutions like subject to, especially when it offers fast relief from a stressful situation. Step 3. Find subject to deals. Here are affordable ways to generate leads. 1. Driving for dollars. Look for neglected properties, tall grass, boarded windows, mail piled up. Jot down the address and contact the owners. 2. Online platforms. Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, Zillow FSBO, and foreclosure sites. Use paid tools like PropStream or Deal Machine for more advanced filtering. 3. Bandit signs. We buy houses, any condition, call or your name. Place around busy intersections and distressed neighborhoods. 4. Direct mail campaigns. Send letters or postcards to lists of pre-foreclosure homes, divorcees, probate property owners. 5. Networking. Attend local investor meetups, work with wholesalers, and connect with realtors who handle problem listings. Step 4. Talk to the seller. Now comes the heart of the deal: building trust. Your job is to listen to the seller's pain point. Offer a solution that benefits both parties. Explain subject to in plain language. Script example. I understand you're behind on payments and facing foreclosure. What if I could take over the loan, stop the foreclosure, and give you peace of mind, without you needing to spend another dime. Show empathy. Be transparent. Build trust. Step 5. Do your due diligence. Before you commit, verify the numbers. Checklist. Mortgage balance. Monthly payments. Interest rate. Payment history. Property taxes. Insurance coverage. Liens or judgments. Needed repairs. HOA dues, if applicable. Example: mortgage, $100,000. Monthly, $800. Rent potential, $1,200. Repairs, $3,000. Profit, $400 per month. If the deal makes financial sense, move forward. If not, walk away. Step 6. Structure the agreement. Don't do handshake deals. You need legal documentation. Key documents: purchase and sale agreement with subject to terms. Authorization to release info to contact mortgage company. Warranty to grant deed transfers ownership. Disclosure agreement, seller acknowledges risk. Promissory note if paying the seller anything. Escrow agreement, optional third party to manage payments. Hire a real estate attorney to make sure everything is compliant with local laws. Step 7. Close the deal. Unlike traditional deals, no bank is needed. At closing, the deed transfers to you. You take possession. The mortgage stays in seller's name. You begin monthly payments. Tip: use a title company or attorney to handle closing safely. Step 8. Take control and profit. Once you control the property, here are 4 ways to make money. 1. Rent it out. Collect rent each month. Pay the mortgage. Pocket the difference. 2. Lease option. Let a tenant rent with the option to buy later. Collect an option fee and monthly rent. Sell at a future date for more profit. 3. Fix and flip. Repair the property. Sell it at full market value. Pay off the original mortgage and keep the difference. 4. Sell to another investor. Assign or wrap the deal. Collect an upfront fee or monthly spread. Choose your exit strategy based on your short-term and long-term goals. 5. Pros and cons of subject to investing. Pros: acquire property with low capital. Avoid credit checks and bank approvals. Help distressed homeowners. Close deals faster than traditional methods. Build cash flow and equity quickly. Cons: the seller's credit is your responsibility. Risk of due on sale clause, rarely enforced. Complex paperwork, must be done right. Ethical obligation to protect the seller. Six. Tips for success. 1. Use written agreements for every deal. 2. Communicate transparently with sellers. 3. Pay on time, no excuses. 4. Keep insurance and taxes current. 5. Work with professionals, attorneys, title companies. 6. Be ethical, you're managing someone else's mortgage. 7. Build a network of local investors and wholesalers. 8. Keep learning, each deal adds experience. 8. Common questions, FAQ. Question: will the bank call the loan due? Answer: it's possible, due on sale clause, but rare, especially if payments, taxes, and insurance stay current. Question: what if I stop making payments? Answer: the seller's credit is damaged. Always act ethically. Assign or sell the property if needed. Question: can I insure the property? Answer: yes. Get a landlord, non-owner occupied, policy, and name the seller as an additional insured. Question: is subject to legal? Answer: yes, but it's complex. Work with legal professionals to ensure compliance. 9. Conclusion: you can start with little or no money. Subject to real estate investing lets you gain control of property, build cash flow, help struggling homeowners, start investing without bank financing or big capital. If you're serious about building wealth, this strategy can jumpstart your journey. 10. Action steps. 1. Study subject to investing thoroughly. 2. Identify motivated sellers in your area. 3. Build a team of legal and real estate professionals. 4. Find and close your first deal. 5. Repeat and grow your real estate portfolio. Final words. You don't need to be wealthy. You don't need perfect credit. You just need the right strategy, a clear plan, and the confidence to act. Subject to investing gives you all three. The opportunity is in front of you. Take your first step today. If you found this guide helpful, like, comment, share, and subscribe for more beginner-friendly financial education.